Rumors going round, gotta clear out of town. Smell like a traffic boat. Here comes the law, gonna break down the door. Tearing me away once more. Never, never, never want it anymore. Gotta get away from the stone cold floor. Crazy, stone cold crazy, you know.
Game on!
Game on!
Time to play the game!
Top Shelf. Special bonus show. Because we love you guys.
Pre-playoffs.
Yeah, pre-playoffs. It is the 13th. It is Wednesday night. We are at
SouthSIde 17.
where we never run out of ice, just like
the Carolina Ice Palace.
Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah, no, we're actually here getting ready to watch the Pens, the Rangers, Detroit, and
Tampa Bay
go at it. As well as
Hawks and the Blues.
Hawks and the Blues, man. Game start at 7. If we don't see you tonight, we better see you tomorrow or the next day. It's playoff time, not to mention. Right behind us, right there on that big screen, we're going to have the away games for the Stingrays broadcasting here. How
Carolina.
excited.
Well, you know, it's always a good crowd when we have that. But see, that's what happens. Everyone wants to be an internet star.
I know, right?
Nice. Well, you know, we always have a good crowd when it's the away game, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get everybody out here like we did last year. And unlike last year, hopefully they won't get booted out Game 7 of the Kelly Cup. So.
Hey, but if you're going to lose a game, that's the game to lose, you know what I mean?
Actually, that's the exact game not to lose.
Whoa. I mean, if you're going to lose a game. If you're not going to lose...
personally, if you're going to lose a Game 7, week 1, round 1 would be the way to do it. You don't want to go all the way to the end and then be like,
it is a heartbreaker, but that's the literal most amount of hockey you can have, though.
Yes, that is true.
There you go. Unfortunately, like some teams who are done for the rest of the year, it still hurts. I was actually kind of hoping Matt would be here tonight. We got Philly Matt. Hopefully we'll get him on at some point during the playoffs. We'll have him chime in, and he can run.
Yeah, we'll do a couple of guest spots. We got plenty of fans from different affiliated teams.
Yeah, we get a new toy. We have a mic now, so hopefully you can hear this better. And we're stress testing the hell out of it with all this background noise. So.
Which is good, though. So
yeah,
I mean,
that's good. It's good. We're gonna
see how the old snowball works out.
We're
stepping up our game.
I know, right? Production value. That's what we're all about here. So now during the playoffs,
production assistance.
So now during the playoffs, we can actually kind of do these little bonus videos to supplement our usual stuff. And
but we will still try to get you the usual.
Oh yeah, on the our usual Tuesday recordings uploaded on Wednesdays and whatnot. And
so let's hope for some good hockey. So we got some highlights, and
let's hope for some good health and not bad seafood from the producer, because that almost kind
of derailed us yesterday.
Yeah, it gave us the old Ric Flair chop block right to the back of the knees. Oh man. But yeah, so what are we feeling for tonight? We got, what's the first game is Detroit, Tampa Bay.
Detroit, Tampa Bay. I think with Datsu announcing that he's leaving to go back to Russia, hopefully that'll be something that gets the core group in the Wings locker room really going, and look forward to, say, hey, let's give Datsu one more run at the Cup before, he heads back to Mother Russia. And
Couldn't agree more.
I think Tampa Bay having Stamkos out is absolutely a horrible thing.
Devastating.
Like we will, for those of you that aren't, hockey knowledgeable that are watching the show, that's like the Cavaliers going into the NBA playoffs without LeBron. So,
no, Stamkos is useful.
Yeah, still digging on you.
Take that, LeBron. God, I hate you. Anyway,
pick up the check.
Yeah, I couldn't agree. I couldn't agree more. I think this is going to be a hard-fought series, but I think we're going to see Detroit pull it out in the round 1.
I hope so. I hope so.
Because Tampa Bay was coming in hot throughout the rest of the season, but Stamkos getting out, that's a kneecapper right there.
And Detroit really played their asses off, for lack of a better term, to get into the mix. So I'm pulling for Detroit. Obviously, I'm taking Chicago in the St. Louis series. So
yeah, absolutely. And I gotta go. I think that tonight we're gonna see the Rangers take Game 1. I'm not. I don't know where I'm at on the season.
I think Pittsburgh's going to take game 1.
Really? I don't know where I'm at on the series as far as the two of them go.
Oh, I'm Rangers on the series, but I'm
Rangers
Pittsburgh
on the
tonight.
series.
Yep.
All right. I'm on the fence series-wise, but I think Rangers might pull it out tonight in game 1.
I might be sleeping on the couch.
yeah.
So she's not watching this.
That's true. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Maybe we'll touch back a little bit later once the games start rolling. We start seeing some good stuff. Now that I can pretty much do this wherever,
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. So, see you in a little bit. Top Shelf. Opening night of the 2016 playoffs. Bonus video part 2. We got Eddie No Sleeves.
No sleeves.
Suns out, guns out. Washington Caps fan.
Yeah.
And as of right now, it is 2-2 Detroit and Tampa Bay. And we previously talked for about a solid minute and a half. None of it was recording because I'm a terrible producer. We even had worse lighting. You couldn't even see us. It was just a shit show. It was just bad. So, starting it over again. How do you feel about the playoffs for the Washington Capitals, despite their shoddy playoff record up until this point?
I feel good this year. I think this is going to be our year.
A little bit louder.
Well, let's get to the East Conference Finals. I think we'll get to the Cup this year, honestly. You know what? Confidence, you got to have it. Got to believe in it.
Gotta believe in it.
I believe in the team. President's Cup is winners this year, so, hey, I think we got it.
Oh, you guys were a lock for the. I mean, by a long shot, lock for the President's Cup.
Yeah.
But so you're saying if your prediction is the Caps on taking the Cup, who do you think is taking the Cup?
I am going to go with the Blackhawks.
You're gonna go with the Hawks. I mean, Stein's gonna love that. Obviously, he's taking the Hawks for the Cup. The dynasty that is what it is right now. That is my mistress team. I wouldn't be upset if that happened, but it is what it is. Personally, I would love to see the Isles get a run in God knows how long. Amber's gonna walk into the frame right now. That's her. She totally did that entirely unplanned. Saw what we were doing and just wandered right in. So anyway, by the way, if you guys hadn't realized, we're still at SouthSIde. We're watching the playoffs. If you guys aren't here, it's okay for tonight. But tomorrow night, Saturday night, so on and so forth, you don't have an excuse. This is the place to be for the playoffs. We get the Stingrays away games. We're going to be streaming them. We got NHL playoffs. We're the only bar in North Charleston that handles NHL. Nobody else cares about hockey but us.
Very true.
Right here. This is where to catch hockey. You're seeing it. We got a basketball. You can't really see it. Eddie, lean back a little bit. That way. There's an ice hockey table right there. I'm air hockey table, I should say. I mean, we dig it. We dig hockey.
Sad Dog's on the line for the Caps, too.
See? Exactly. There's co-host. He loves you guys, by the way. I know I gave that sappy, thank you guys, but he loves you as well. All right. So, Eddie, who's going to be the difference maker for the Caps in the playoffs? Not the regular season. We've already seen that. For the playoffs.
I'm going to go with Backstrom, man.
Backstrom?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Nicholas, man.
That's an odd. I would have picked Ovechkin.
No, I mean, he's going to do what he does. I mean, he doesn't turn up as much as you want to in the playoffs past years, but I think Backstrom's going to, young guy, he's going to take us there.
He's going to take you there?
Yeah.
I kind of dig that. Because I understand the strength of a second line unit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Your first line, that's your obvious. That's your first, your big three. All right? That's who you want to put out there first. The second line is who sets that tone, who can keep it going. And I dig that. I respect that. Backstrom absolutely could be a game changer in this because we know TJ Oshie's going to show up to play. We know Ovi's going to show up to play. We know this. We know Justin Williams. Yeah. He's going to show up to play. Yeah. Justin Williams has missed the playoffs. We know that's going to happen. So, your first match is tomorrow. What's your prediction? Not for the whole series.
I know.
Game 1. What are you feeling?
Little Caps 4-2.
4-2 Caps?
4-2.
4-2 Caps. 4-2 Caps. Exactly. Yeah. This is Britt. She's learning hockey. I know. She's learning hockey. She's getting into it. All right. 4-2 Caps is what Britt says. I'm sorry. I just kind of punched her in the chin a little bit. 4-2 Caps is what Britt is saying. I'm going to go with Britt because she knows very little about hockey, and therefore she's an impartial judge. 4-2 Caps. I kind of dig that. I think I'd go with that. If anything, I think you guys will take the first round.
Oh, yeah.
I think you guys are going to go a bit of the distance. Like I said, since the beginning of the season, I've been shipping Caps, Stars, Stanley Cup playoffs. I've been saying that since before week 1 preseason. I was calling that. However, I will admit that the Isles are looking dangerous, and the Blackhawks, again, are looking dangerous. Just throwing it out there. I'm okay with being wrong. My boys aren't in there, so I don't got a dog in the fight. It is what it is. So this has been No Sleeves Eddie. Sun's out, guns out. He is loving it. We are just reporting in, having some fun over here at SouthSIde. We'll check you guys later, all right? Top Shelf, another bonus part of this video from SouthSIde 17, where we never run out of ice, just like the Carolina Ice Palace. This is Carter. He's a Minnesota fan. He's in the his team's in the playoffs.
I personally am in the playoffs.
You personally are in the playoffs. Not in the NHL playoffs. That's a whole different story what playoffs is in. So, what are you liking about Minnesota going into the playoffs?
Well, I'm liking the fact that we actually made the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, you got to start there. That's
true. That's
we
true.
did back our way in, but we're going. Anything can happen there. The thing that concerns me is obviously Parise and Vanek being out.
Yeah, that is a big blow. That's a 1-2 punch right there.
Right.
That's not good.
You don't want to see that. I mean, Parise should make his way back, but they're talking Vanek, maybe out for a longer period, potentially the whole playoffs. That's kind of a dagger.
There was also that dirty hit on Charlie Coyle.
Yes.
Not too long ago. You gotta figure he's still gonna be a little bit shaken up.
You talking to Duncan Keith?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
The Axeman.
You guys might face each other.
Right.
Coming soon. So.
And that's another thing. I really want to see Chicago go down. Because, anybody who watches the NHL playoffs knows.
Stein's right there,
yes.
too.
They know our history with the Chicago Blackhawks in the playoffs. It's not good. It's a short history.
No, yeah, it is. It is a short history, but it's brutal. It's brutal.
So we're gonna have to have the youngsters step up, and I'm really, really excited to see Haula, Niederreiter, see those guys playing.
Niederreiter, yeah, he's gonna end up having to be a huge part of your entire basic core. He's gonna have to be a huge part of your whole core.
Yes.
In order to pull any Charlie Coyle, speaking from another Weymouth boy, you better step up, son, because with Parise and Vanek out, you're pretty much the prolific goal scorer of the entire Minnesota squad. So Charlie Coyle,
but as of late though,
he's been doing good.
Eric Haula's been up there too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ever since Torchetti took over, Haula and Niederreiter have been on fire, as well as Coyle.
That's true.
Coyle have been doing it more so all season long. A career year for him.
He's been consistent. Yeah. He's been consistent, and that's what you look for in the playoffs: is consistency.
So they're gonna have to play big though, and they're gonna have to play really fast because Dallas scares the hell out of me.
I'm just saying, Coyle, I know you're a Bruins fan, and right now, at heart, you're a Bruins fan. But we're out. So win a cup for Waymo. Do it for us. Don't do it for him, because
also us.
Whatever. do it for him, I guess. But do it for the hometown boys. Do it for the hometown boys. What are your parting words going into this playoff? We'll probably hit you at some point during the playoff as well later. But what are your parting words for the opening night? Even though you guys don't play till tomorrow, but still.
I gotta stay true to the hometown team. Let's play hockey. Go wild.
Best way to do it. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.